Alright guys, what's up, it's Blue, and today we're going to be looking at all BO3 Zombies maps from worst to best, and there's going to be 14 maps on this list, so if you could, please do drop a like, because it did take a while to make this video, so yeah, let's get right in the video. We ain't never getting older. Alright guys, so coming in at number 14, the shitfest itself is Zetsubo no Shima. Now before all you fucking get in the comment sections, I fucking love this fucking map, you fucking prick. Yeah, no, I fucking hate this map, and I really don't give a fuck what anyone else says, because this is my opinionated list. So there's so many fucking issues with this map. I probably only played it about 5 fucking times. For starters, you got those fucking big ass things that glitch all the time on high rounds, makes it impossible. You have a fucking wonder weapon that takes 15 fucking years to get. The only fucking useful thing is the specialist weapon. That takes a shit ton fucking effort to get, so there's not really much going for this map. I mean, they brought back the HG40 or the MP40, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But other than that, this map is pretty shit. So that's Zetsubo no Shima coming in at number 14. Coming in at number 13 is no other than the shitfest itself, Shangri-La. This map is fucking terrible. I'm pretty sure that when this first came out in Black Ops 1, everyone hated this map, because there was only one weapon that could take you to high rounds, and that was the baby gun. And now in Black Ops 3, they basically have removed all use for the baby gun, because it takes a lot more time and effort to kill the zombies now with it. So really, there's no place to train on this map. There's no wonder weapon to kill anyone. You can't camp. So really, what the hell is the point of even playing this map if you can't get to high rounds or really do anything? The Easter egg is basically useless because only one person gets the reward. So what the fuck is the point of that? The pack-a-punch, it's hard as hell if you're playing, like, if you're not playing with your friends in a custom match, it's basically useless to try to even get pack-a-punch. And also, you have the monkeys which try to steal your fucking drops every minute, and yeah, I get it that you can go and you can try to get like a perk or a max ammo or something out of it, but still, the chances of you doing that around 50 are low. As you'll see here, there's gonna be fucking 5 monkeys crowding my shit. Look, they all come there and then they try to attack you and shit. I almost went down there because of that. But anyway, I just really don't like this map, so let's go. So coming in at number 12, we have Revelations. Now, this may surprise a lot of people being so low on the list, but then a lot of other people it may not surprise. And honestly, I just really don't like this map for the fact that it was the ending. Now, I think this map as a whole is great. I love the mechanics of it. I love how you have to turn on the turrets for power, and it's not that complicated. But the Easter egg wasn't complicated enough, I feel like, it was complicated for us to figure out, but after we figured it out, the Easter egg as a whole isn't complicated to complete. And for an ending map, it really just didn't give us what we needed as an ending. And also, it's very boring because it's easy when you just have the Thunder Gun and the Apothecant Servant to carry you through rounds. So that's why I hate Revelations, and honestly, Treyarch fucked this up, so good fucking job. Alright, so coming in at number 11, and this may surprise some people too, is the Giant. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad map by any means. I love Derice. I think everyone else in the Zombies community loved Derice. But it's just the Giant, you know, they already made the Black Ops 1 remake, and then obviously we have the World at War Derice. And this wasn't really needed, you know? There wasn't really anything new brought to the table. It was just basically the same thing, and you know, it's not like there was a new Easter egg or anything like that. It just feels like the same map, and there was no innovation to it, and I just don't see why this map was needed. And also, not to mention, but the Wonderwolf was actual shit when this map first came out. So, and coming in at number 10, it is Ascension. Now, this map, I like it, but then I don't like it, because I think it's really cool, even how they just did here, as you see, you know, the black and white. But also, you have the monkeys, which makes it really hard to get to high rounds, but there are a lot of good camping spots, but then you can't really have more than 2 perks if you're playing by yourself, because the only really 2 perks that you could have is maybe Speed Cola and then Jug, or maybe you could have Quick Revive too, because Quick Revive is right by Jug, but still, it's hard to maintain perks. And I feel like you're losing money more than you're getting money in this game. Or not in this game, but you know, this map from all the monkeys and shit like that. But other than that, I like how you turn on Pack-a-Punch with the landers. I like how we got the full story of the Thunder Gun. There's a lot of good things, but then there's a lot of bad things about this map. So, I don't know, that's just my opinion. So, let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, coming in at number 9, we have Origins. Now, I love Origins to death, but in Black Ops 3, it just doesn't feel the same. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a great map, and it's still a fan favorite for everyone. But, I don't know, they nerfed the staffs a lot, you know, the Ice Staff and the Fire Staff, basically the two most overpowered staffs that came out on the 360 and the PS3, aren't really that good anymore. And also, I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. They basically kept everything the same, which is fine, but it still doesn't feel the same because it's on the Black Ops 3 engine. And that's the kind of trend that you're going to see in all these maps, because now you have Gobblegums and, you know, you have all these things that kind of make it easier. Well, where in Origins, it was kind of hard to get the staffs and get them upgraded. And I kind of like that challenge because the staffs were overpowered when you got them. So, here's Origins. It comes in at number 9. Number 8 comes in Chino Numa. Now this map, I feel like a lot of people liked it in World at War because it was easy to get to high rounds with the only 24 zombies spawn per round, so a lot of people were getting the crazy rounds on this. But I just like this map because the look of it, it's like very creepy kind of, and I feel like that's what zombies is supposed to be, creepy and shit like that. And it was innovated, it did add the flogger, and it was the first time that we ever saw the Wonderwolf. So that's definitely game changing. Like, think of that, if we didn't have this map, we may have not had the Wonderwolf. But overall, I think a lot of people like this map now because we know why the characters went there with the zombies timeline just being released. And honestly, I've always liked this map. I don't know, I never really played it that much because there was no Pack-a-Punch. But other than that, I think it's a great map, and now with Gobblegums, I think it's even greater because you can get Pack-a-Punch and stuff like that. So, yep, that's number 8 coming in, Chino Numa. Coming up next, we have Verrucht, and Verrucht is a very strange map because of what it kind of did for the zombie storyline. Explain why that hand was hanging off the power, explain that, and honestly it was the first kind of map that explained zombies storyline kind of. So, in Verrucht, it's also the only zombies map to have 2 spawning rooms, so you have to work together with the other people on the other side, and you have to kind of like, you have to see who's going to open up what doors, and once you get the power, then you turn the power on, and there's a middle door right where you're separated from spawn room, and that opens up. So that's kind of the whole point of working together. And also, this map did introduce perks. Nocturne Totem obviously didn't have a perk until Black Ops 1 when they added Mule Kick into it. But this map added perks. It added the electric trap, and which obviously dispersed into other traps. And without this map, we wouldn't really be anywhere in the zombies' history, so this is Verrucht. And at number 6, we have Nocturne Totem. Now, this is obviously the first zombies map ever made. We truly wouldn't be anywhere without this map. And although this map doesn't really have anything to do, you know, it was basically very, just you camp or you train in this room and the spawn room right here. It's still special because it set what the whole zombies, I guess, game mode was going to be. It set it up. Without this map, we truly wouldn't have zombies. We wouldn't have the great maps like Mob of the Dead or Origins or any other great maps. This map is where it all started, and the only thing keeping this map out of the top 5 is that there's really nothing to do. Like, there's nothing to do really. I mean, you can train and try to get to a high round, but you really can't most of the time. So that's Nocturne Totem. This is one of the my favorite map of all time in my opinion, and this is Nocturne Totem coming in at number 6. And here we are going into the top 5, and at number 5 is Kino Dertone. Now this was the first map in Black Ops 1. It's supposed to be the map for the 3rd DLC pack in World at War, replacing Darius, but they decided to keep it for Black Ops 1. Now, in Black Ops 1, I didn't really like this map. I didn't like how you would have to train. I didn't like how the Nova Crawlers would spit out that fucking gas, and the only way that you wouldn't have the Nova Crawlers was by not going into the starting room after you turn on power. And I didn't, you know, also the Thunder Gun, it couldn't spawn drops. It just wasn't good. The only strategy that you really had was use the Thunder Gun until it ran out of ammo, and then you go back and then use the trap. But now that we have the Thunder Gun can drop drops, and then you have things like Alchemical Antithesis, and all that. It just makes it a much more enjoyable map. I thought that this map was really overrated in Black Ops 1, but now I feel like it's a little underrated in this game. So that's Kino Dertone coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Shadows of Evil. Now I feel like this map is a very more hated on map than it should be, because this map was the first map of Black Ops 3. I think that the colors are very appealing. I feel like the whole setting is very appealing. I could see why people hate the fucking Margwas and the fucking meatballs that run the fuck around and the cum spitters. But other than that, I think this map is a very good and innovative map. It brought the Beast in, which we never saw again, but I actually like the mechanic of turning the Beast on and then you have to go turn the power on and do the rituals. That's just my own opinion. And I feel like the Apothicon Servant was a very good not DLC weapon, but a very good wonder weapon to put in this map. It fits the setting. I just don't like the fact that they took the upgraded version out and then made us wait till Revelations. But who knows, you know, maybe it was better that way. It was a little bit overpowered. But that's my take on Shadows of Evil, so let's go on to number 3. And coming in at the first of the top 3 is Moon. Now in Black Ops 1, I totally hated this map. I hated everything about it. I hated the stupid space asshole that would steal your shit. I hated the fact that you have to go all the way back to Area 51 later in the game if you didn't get jugged first try. But now I actually really like this map. I feel like it's a lot more appealing with the colors. It feels kind of less shitty, I guess, if that's even a real reason. And I feel like it's just a lot easier in general. I'm not saying that it's super easy to where, like, buried, where you could fucking train. Or not train, but you could camp in that one little corner and jug. But it's still a really good map now that they have some new mechanics in there. I feel like that's all Moon really needed to be good. And it was never really an issue for me with, like, the Nova Crawlers in that one part, because I would never really train there or do anything in there. But I feel like now this map has just overall been improved on and better, so that's Moon. And the second to best map in Black Ops 3 is Garage Crovy. Now, I don't think anyone should really be guessing why this map is here. The map is just great overall. The scenery is great, the story is great, everything's great. I love the dragons personally, I love the dragon shield. I just love this map so much. I love everything about it. It's not overpowered either with the Raygun Mark III, because the Raygun Mark III shits out around 50, so you have to figure out other ways to kill the zombies. And also the PPSH was brought back, and this map was just so great for everything. Honestly, I would have rather had this map for DLC 4 than had Revelations. So no wonder why Garage Crovy is in the second place. So let's go on to number 1 in the final spot. And the final and best map in BO3 is Drak, if you haven't already guessed. Now, Drak just has so many great things going for it. Like, it brought back the dragons, or the dogs, whatever the hell you want to call them, from, like, Mob the Dead style, where you had to do that, and then you get the bow in this case instead of the Hell's Retriever. All the upgraded bows are great, except for, you know, the Void bow when it first came out. But other than that, my personal favorite is the Wolf bow. This map is just so great. The scenery is just amazing. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. It doesn't feel like shit. And honestly, I feel like the first DLC map, this is better than the second Tetsubo Shima. And there's so many great things about this map. I could go on forever, but obviously I'm not, because fuck that shit. But this is Drak, and this was number 1. Alright guys, so if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a thumbs up. I plan on creating a bunch of more content for you guys. And this video did take a while to make, so please leave that thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video.